President Joe Biden has chosen federal appeals court judge Ketanji Brown Jackson as his nominee for the U.S. Supreme Court, a historic choice that fulfills the president's pledge to nominate the first black woman to the Supreme Court. The 51-year-old appeals court judge is a Harvard Law School graduate who was a law clerk for Justice Stephen Breyer. Now that's the justice she'll replace if she's confirmed. KVUE's Ketanji Varma has more.
The U.S. Supreme Court has a legacy stretching back more than 2 centuries, but it hasn't looked like the country it represents, according to criminal defense attorney Rick Flores.
The Supreme Court has been around since 1778. That's 233 years. And for the majority of that time, 93% have been white men.
Associate professor of sociology at A&M Corpus Christi, Isabel Araiza, says that's where appellate judge Ketanji Brown Jackson comes in, as potentially the first black woman to serve on the court.
You know, it's the highest court in the land, and to be able to see somebody who is a member of, you know, one of the largest racialized groups in the United States is important.
But that's not all that sets her apart.
Will be the first justice in about 30 years that will have significant experience in criminal defense. A lot of the current justices have experience being former prosecutors.
According to an ABC News and Washington Post poll, 78% of Democrats say a female black justice would be a good thing for the U.S., with 42% of independents agreeing and 16% of Republicans. Flores says with diversity comes perspective.
Important that she brings a new, fresh perspective that's very different from the other justices, not only that are currently on the bench, but in the history of the Supreme Court.
For KVUE News, I'm Ketanji Varma.